This video I'll be discussing the Cambridge Mathematics 2021 May-June paper 1-2. Throughout this paper, calculate is not permitted, so make sure you won't make any careless mistakes. This paper contains 25 questions, total 80 marks, to be done in 2 hours. So the first question part A. The attempt to write 0.45 as a fraction is lowest form. So 0.45 as a fraction. You know that 0.45 can be written as 45 over 100. So you can cut both the numerator and the denominator by 5. So when you cut this by 5, you are getting 9. And when you cut 100 by 5, you are getting 20. Now 9 over 20 can't be further simplified. So your final answer would be 9 divided by 20. Then part B. Write this fraction in order of size starting with the smallest. So we are given 3 fractions, 4 over 5, 7 over 10 and 17 over 20. To write these fractions in order, the denominators should be same. So to make the denominators same, we should get the LCM. What is the LCM of 5, 10 and 20? The LCM is lowest common multiple is 20. To make 5 20, you should multiply it by 4. And since the denominator is multiplied by 4, the numerator should be also multiplied by 4. To make 10 20, you should multiply it by 2 and the numerator also by 2. This has no change since the denominator is equal to the LCM. So then 4 into 4 is 16 divided by 20. 7 into 2 is 14 over 20 and 17 over 20. So now you have the denominators equal. So you can pick the smallest fraction. This as number 1, this as number 2 and this fraction as number 3. So the smallest fraction is 7 over 10. 7 over 10. Then the second fraction is 4 over 5. And the third largest fraction is 17 over 20. So this is your final answer. So I have drawn the 2 diagrams and they are asking line of symmetry and the rotational symmetry for these 2 objects. So I have drawn the line of symmetries, possible line of symmetries for this object. So there is 1 symmetry line, 2 and 3 as you can see. So the line of symmetry is 3. Now the rotational symmetry for this. The rotational symmetry, when you rotate it 360 degrees, this will align to this and this will align to this. So similarly 1, 2 and 3, that is 360 degrees. So you will have 3 rotational symmetries. Then we'll be moving on to this object, this diagram. So the line of symmetry for this diagram, actually there are no line of symmetries, because if you draw the line of symmetry like this and this won't align, and this way there is no line of symmetry, so it is 0. Then the rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry for this, it is actually when it is rotated 360 degrees, this will align to this and this will align to this. So there will be 2 rotational symmetries. So the third question. A group of 60 students were each asked their favorite fruit. The results are shown in the table. So these are the results. The total is 60 students. So this is the frequency. So they are asking us to complete the pie chart to show these results. So this is the pie chart which they have given. Now we'll calculate the angles. So for 20 apples, the total is 60. The total fruit count is 60. And for this 60, for this whole 60, it's 360 degrees. For the whole 60, it's 360 degrees. Then for 20 apples, we'll take the angle. We'll take it as x and then cross multiply. 60 into x equals 20 into 360. So divide both sides by 60. This 60 and this 60 will get cancelled, and you're getting x as 120 degrees. So we found the angle for apple, that is 120 degrees. So we'll mark it 120. Similarly, we'll find for banana. So we found for apples. Then we'll find the angle for bananas. So 60 is 360. For 25 bananas, we'll take it as x again and cross multiply. 60 into x equals 360 into 25. So divide both sides by 60 and you're getting x as 150 degrees. So the angle for bananas, it's 150 degrees. So similarly, like others, for orange, we'll use 15 and get it as x, cross multiply it and divide both sides by 15. You're getting x as 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So the angle for this is 90. Now cross check by adding all these things whether you are getting 360. That is a tip. So then we'll mark. First we'll mark for banana, since apple is already marked. It's somewhere here. So this is 150 degrees and banana. Then this is 90 degrees. This is for orange. So the fourth question. Part A. They are telling you to write 6, 4, 785, 491. Correct to nearest million. So we know million is having 6 zeros. 6 zeros mean we'll get it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should check this. 7 is greater than 5. So we'll be adding 1 to this and writing the final answer correct to million. Like this. So these are final answer. Then part B. So this is our part B. They are asking by writing each number to correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of this. So we'll write each for one SF first. 67.8 to 1 SF, it is 70. You should always check this number whether it is greater than 5 and then add or subtract, add 1 to this. So plus 49.5 to 1 SF, it's 50, divided by 0.187 square. So now check to 1 SF, 0.187 is 0.2 square. So 70 plus 50 is 120. 120 divided by 0.2 square. So you're getting the final answer as 3000. So the fifth question, part A. Uma and Jamil shares $540 in the ratio 7:2. So Uma and Jamil, the ratio is 7:2 and they share $540. So the sharing price is $540. we'll get the total parts. When you total the ratio, it is 9. To make 9 540, you should multiply it by 60. How I got 60 is 540 divided by 9, which is 60. So what I need to do is make 9 into 540. So I multiply it by 60. So since this is multiplied by 60, these also should be multiplied by 60. But the question is work out Omar's share. So what we need is Omar's share only. So I multiply this by 60 and get Omar's share as $420. $420. Then part B, increase 40 in the ratio 5:8. So 5:8, and we should increase it 40 to this. So 40, we can put x and then cross multiply it. So 40 into 8 into 5 equals 5 into x. Divide both sides by 5, you are getting x as 64. So the sixth question. The base of a cuboid is a square with side length 4 centimeters. So the volume of the cuboid is 48 centimeter cube. This is the volume. And the length is 4 centimeters. So this is a square. Both sides are 4 centimeter. Now the volume is 48. So volume equation is length into breadth into height. So volume is 48. Length is 4, breadth is 4. 4 into 4. And we should find the height. So divide both sides by 4 into 4. These two will get cancelled. And HE, we are getting the height h as 3 centimeter. So now you should draw the net diagram. So the length and the breadth is 4 centimeter. So we'll mark 4 and 4. We found the height as 3. So this is the cuboid. This is the cuboid which we should draw the net. So you can see the height as 3. You can draw it like this 3 centimeter and this 4. This is 3, this is 4, this is 3 and this is 4. Now again you should draw 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter and 4 centimeters. Now you should draw 4 centimeter square. Then again to cover it. So this is the final diagram. This will be covered by this, no need to draw it again. So this is the final net we are getting. This is 4. Okay. So question number 7. A bag contains colored counters. A counter is taken from the bag at random. The table shows the probabilities of taking a counter of each color. So these are the probabilities of taking each counter. Now they are telling complete the table. So we should find the probability for the blue. There's a rule in probability that all the probabilities add up to 1. So we can use this as x 0.15 plus 0.3 plus blue term as x plus 0.42. The total is equal to 1. So when you simplify it, you will get x as 0.13. 0.13. So the probability of picking blue is 0.13. So 8th question. Work out 3 minus 1 3/4. So before simplifying this, give your answer as a fraction. Before doing that, we should convert them, multiplication and plus. Multiplication and plus. The denominators will be the same, 5 and minus 4. You should multiply 5 into 3 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. Similarly, 1 into 4 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. So now get the LCM of 5 and 4. The LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. So write 20. To make 5 to 20, you should multiply it by 4. Since the denominator is multiplied, the numerator as well should be multiplied. Similarly here, it should be multiplied by 5 to make it 20. So 17 into 4 is, you can straight away simplify it, and you will be getting 68. 17 into 4 minus 7 into 5 is 35. So you are getting the final answer as 33 over 20. 33 over 20. But if you need to leave this answer in this form, you should divide 33 by 20, and you will be getting 1 into 20. So the subtraction is 13. So you can write it in this form as 20 in the denominator into 1 plus 30. This is your final answer. So the 9th question. The sketch shows the position of 3 villages A, B, C. A is due east of B. So this is the sketch. Part A, use a ruler and compass only to complete the scale drawing of triangle ABC. Use a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 kilometer. So 1 centimeter to represent 1 kilometer. This is part A. So you can use, they have given the line, AB line. They have given the AB line. This is B, this is A, and this is C. So B, A. This is 9 kilometers. To draw the AC line, 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers is 5 centimeters. Take your take your compass and extend it to 5 centimeters and keep it at point A and draw an arc. Similarly, to draw the BC line, extend it to 8 centimeters and draw an arc. Then connect it. Connect it to the intersecting point. So this is our C. Then mark it. This will be 5 kilometers and this will be 8 kilometers. Then part B, measure the bearing from C from B. Part B is measure the bearing C from B. So always remember, when it is something like C from B, always you should start from B to C. So B is here. B to C is this full angle. This is the north line. So you can use a compass since that into measure, and you should get an angle 90 plus to this. Anything 90 plus the ABC angle, ABC angle. 90 plus the ABC angle. This is your final answer. According to your diagram, it may vary. So the 10th question, part A. Write 270 as a product of its prime factors. So 270, you can divide it by 2, you will be getting 135. Now you can divide it by 3. Make sure it's better if you can go in the ascending order. You will be getting 45. Again you can divide this by 3, 45. You will be getting 15. Again 15 can be divided by 3. You will be getting 5. 5 can be divided by 5 to get 1. So 270 as its product of prime factors are 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. So 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. You can write it like this. Then part B, find the HCF of 270 and 225. So now 270 we found. This is for 270. Similarly, we'll find the prime factors for 225 as well. So if you find it like this, you will be getting the prime factors as 225, 3 into 3 into 5 into 5. Now you can circle the common multiples. 3 and another 3 is common, and 1 5 is common. So the HCF of 270 and 225 is 3 into 3 into 5. So this is 45. Eleventh question. Solve the simultaneous equations. Show your working. So the two simultaneous equations are 2x plus 2y equals to 7 and 2x minus 3y. 2x minus 3y is equal to 18. So we have our two simultaneous equations. Make sure you put them as 1 and 2, equation number 1 and 2. Now, this is 5 here, 5 plus 2y. Now what you can do is, we'll try to eliminate the y terms. We can multiply the first equation by 3 and make 2y into 6y, and the second equation by 2 to make minus 3y into minus 6y. So first equation by 3 into 5 is 15x plus 3 into 2 is 6y equals 3 into 7 is 21. Similarly, second equation into 2 into 2 is 4x minus 6y equals to 36. So this is our equation 3 and equation 4. Now in equation 3 plus 6y, and in equation 4 minus 6y. Now you know when the signs are similar, it's always addition. When the signs are same, it's subtraction. When the signs are similar, it's addition. Since the signs are different, it's addition. So 15x, we'll write it first, 3 plus 4. 15x plus 6y plus 4x minus 6y equals 21 plus 36. So this minus 6y and plus 6y will get cancelled, and 19x is equal to 21 plus 36, it's 57. So divide both sides by 19 and you will be getting x as 3. X as 3. Now we can substitute this x equals 3 in one of these any equations and get the value of 5. I'll substitute x equals 3 in equation 1. Sub x equals 3 in equation 1. So 5 into x is 3 plus 2y equals 7. So 5 into 3 is 15. Take 15 to this side, 7 minus 15. 7 minus 15, 2y. So 7 minus 15 is minus 8. Minus 8 divided by 2, you're getting y as minus 4. So we have our x values as 3 and y value as minus 4. Moving on to the 12th question. Part A. Lara goes for a cycle ride. The distance time graph shows her journey. So the graph is drawn. Now you can see the full graph is drawn. The reading is given till 25, but the graph ends at 24 kilometers and the time is from 10 to 11:30. So from 10 to 11:30, what is the time difference? 10 to 11:30, the time difference is 1 hour and 30 minutes. So that difference is 24 kilometers. So part A was to calculate Lara's average speed in kilometers per hour for the whole journey. To calculate the average speed equals total distance divided by total time taken. So the total distance we know it's 24 kilometers. 24 kilometers. And the time difference, now the question they ask is in kilometers per hour. But what we have, this is 1 hour and 30 minutes. We'll convert the whole thing to hours. So it is basically 30 minutes means 30 minutes is equal to 0.5 hours. So it is 1 hour and 30 minutes is 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. So when you divide it, you are getting the answer as 16 kilometers per hour. Moving on to 12th part B. A car travels at a constant speed of 10 meters per second for 80 seconds. It then decelerates at a constant rate of 0.5 meters per square seconds until it stops. So first stage is the car. We'll draw a car. It travels for 80 seconds with the speed of 10 meters per second for 80 seconds. After traveling 80 seconds, it decelerates. It starts to decelerate with 0.5 meters per square seconds. Then it comes to rest. When it comes to rest, we don't know the time. We don't know the time it comes to rest, but we know the speed as 0 ms minus 1. When it is at rest, there is no speed. So then on the grid, draw the speed time graph of this journey. So this is the graph. So the first part, when drawing the speed time graph, it is for 80 seconds, the speed is constant for 10 meters per second. So until 80 seconds, the constant speed is 10 meters per second. So in a speed time graph, constant speed is represented using a straight horizontal line, constant speed. So we know this point as 80, 10. We know this point as 80, 10. Then the next is this deceleration. Keep in mind. It then decelerates at a constant rate of 0.5. So next we should find the deceleration. Now after decelerating, the speed is 0 because the car comes to rest. Now we know the speed is 0, but we don't know the time. So we'll take t, 0 as our second point. All of you know, in a speed time graph, in the straight line, the gradient is equal to the acceleration. So we'll find the time using this gradient and equating it to 0.5. So to find gradient is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So we'll take these 2 points as yx1 and y1. This point as x2 and y2. And g is equal to, since it's deceleration, we should put minus 0.5 equals y2 is 0 minus y1 is 10, whole thing divided by x2 is t, x1 is 80, t minus 80. So you can cross multiply the whole thing to this side and take the whole minus 0.5 to this side. So it will become t minus 80 minus 10 divided by minus 0.5. This minus and minus will get cancelled, it will become plus, and when you simplify it, this will be plus 20 and t minus 80. So take minus 80 to this side, it becomes plus 80. So you're getting t as 20 plus 80, 100 seconds. So it comes to rest at 100 seconds. We found our t value as 100. Then draw the line. Since it is a constant deceleration, it is a straight line. Draw the straight line like this. So this is our final graph. Question number 30. Write 13 part A. Write 0.000053 in standard form. So it is 0.000053 in standard form. So you can see it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places behind. So write 5.3. Actually it should come until this place. So it is 5 places behind. If you take the decimal places here, into 10 to the power minus 5. This is your final answer. Then part B. Evaluate 1.5 into 10 to the power 14 into 8 into 10 to the power 6. Now this, when it is multiplication, you can multiply the numbers and then add the powers separately. So first we'll multiply the numbers. 1.5 into 8 into 10 to the power 14 into 10 to the power 6. Always when it is addition of base power, now in the base numbers are the same. So it is the addition of the powers. So 1.5 into 8 is 12 into 10 to the power 14 into 10 to the power 6. You should add the powers. 14 plus 6 is 20. So your final answer is 10 to the power 20. But this is 12. That is, now this is not in the standard form. So you should make it to the standard form as 1.2 into 10 to the power. Take one decimal places front. So it is 21. 14th question, part A. The length of a path is measured as 62 meters. So the length is 62 meters. Correct to nearest meter. Now 1 meter, it is correct to nearest 1 meter. Write down the upper bound for the length of the path. So the question is to calculate the upper bound. Now it is given to nearest 1 meter. So you should divide this 1 meter by 2 and get the adding and subtracting value as 0.5 meters. So to get the upper bound, you should add 0.5 to the original length 62. So it is 62 plus 0.5, which is 62.5 meters. This is the upper bound. Then part B, the mass of a bag of peanuts is 80 grams, correct to 10 grams. The mass is 80 grams and it is nearest to 10 grams. Calculate the lower bound of the mass of 5 of these bags of peanuts. So one bag is 80 grams and it is given to nearest 10 grams and they are asking us to calculate for 5 bags. We'll get the adding and subtracting value by dividing this by 2. So we're getting plus or minus 5 grams. The question is to calculate the lower bound of 5 bags. So to get the lower bound, you should get the lower bound of 1 bag. Lower bound of 1 bag is 80 minus 5 grams. 80 grams minus 5 grams. 80 minus 5 equals 75 grams. So this is the lower bound of 1 bag. To get for 5, we'll multiply this by 5 to get our final answer. So 75 grams into 5 is equal to 375 grams. Question number 15. Use a ruler and compass only in this question. So part A, construct the locus of points inside the quadrilateral PQRS that are, so Roman numeral 1, it is 6 centimeters from S. Now keep in mind when it is only a point given and they tell length, it is always going to be a circle. So take your compass, expand it to 6 centimeters using the ruler, keep it at point S and draw a circle. So it would be something like this. The radius is 6 centimeters. Roman numeral 2, equidistance from QP and QR. QP and QR. So now they have given an angle. QP and QR, they have given an angle. When it is always an angle, it is going to be angular bisector. So take your compass, keep it at point Q and draw a small circle. Then expand your compass again and draw an arc, keeping at this corner of the earlier drawn circle. Something like this. Then again keep it at the other corner without changing the compass size. Again draw another arc. It's like this and like this. Then from point Q to these intersecting points of the two arcs, join the line. So it will be coming something like this. Part B, shade the region inside the quadrilateral PQRS containing points that are more than 6 centimeters from S. Now when you are shading, when you shade, just mark like 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now see, there are 4 parts which can be shaded. So we should pick which part to be shaded. So they are telling first point, more than 6 centimeters from S. More than 6 centimeters. The shaded region should be more than 6 centimeters. So 3 and 4 will be eliminated. 3 and 4 will be eliminated. Second point tells closer to QR than to QP. Closer to QR than to QP. Closer to QR. So it is going to be 2. 1 is erased. So the region is, this is the region. This is how my sir used to explain this to me and get answers. So this is the shaded region. So the 16th question, part A, y to the power k whole thing to the power minus 2 is equal to y to the power 5. So find the value of k. Now you can remove this bracket by multiplying minus 2 with k. So y equals minus 2k equals y to the power 5. Since the base numbers are same, you can equate the powers. Minus 2k is equal to 5. So the k value is minus 2, divide both sides by minus 2, k is equal to minus 5 over 2. Then part B, simplify x over to the power 1 over 3, 2x, whole thing to the power 3. So now when the whole thing is to the power 3, you should multiply the numerator and the whole denominator as well. So we'll multiply 1 over 3 into 3. 2 to the power 3, x to the power 3. This 3 and this 3 will get cancelled. So x over 2 to the power 3 is 8, x cube. This x and 1x from here will get cancelled, so 2. So your final answer would be 1 over 8 x square. So the 17th question. In a sale, the price of a coat is reduced by 25%. So original price, we'll take it as 100%. Now in the sale, it is being reduced by 25%. So what is the percentage price? It is 100 minus 25 is 75%. And they have given the sale price as $120. And is asking to calculate the price before the sale. So the original price. We'll take it, put it as x and then cross multiply it. So x into 75 is equal to 100 into 120. Divide both sides by 75. 75 and 75 will get cancelled. So the original price x is equal to $160. So the 18th sum, y is inversely proportional to the cube of x. Y is inversely proportional to the cube of x. And they have given when x equals half, x equals half, y is equal to 24. Y is equal to 24. Part A. Find the formula for y in terms of x. We can remove this inverse sign by introducing k, a constant. So y equals k over x cube. Now, the reason why they have given the x and y values are to find the k value. So we'll substitute for y, it's 24 equals k divided by x is half to the power 3. So the value of k is, when you multiply, cross multiply it after cubing it, is 3. K is equal to 3. Then part B, find the value of y. No. So this is our k value. We'll write the final equation as y equals 3 divided by x cube. This is our final equation. So part B, find the value of y when x equals 1 over 3. Now we have an equation y equals 3 over x cube. So when x equals 1 over 3, they are asking the y value. 3 over 1 over 3 to the power 3. So when you simplify this, you are getting y as 81. So if you are wondering how I got 81 straight away, it's like this. 3. If you remove these brackets, it's 1 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 3. So 3 divided by 1 over 3 to the power 3. You can remove this division sign by reciprocating it and making it multiplication. 3 into 3 cube over 1. So 3 to the power 4 is 81. 81. Question number 19. On Monday, 40 adults and 20 children visit a museum. On Tuesday, 30 adults and 35 children visit the museum. The cost of adult ticket is $2.5 and the cost of a child ticket is $2. The information can be represented by the matrix M and N. So the matrix M equals 40, 30 and 35. So this is the set of values given. So on Monday 40 adults and 20 children, on Tuesday 30 adults and 35 children, and that is matrix M. The matrix N. N is equal to the prices 2.5 and 2, adult price and the child price, 2.5 and 2. So the next question they ask is part A, Roman numeral 1. Work out Mn. Work out Mn. So it is basically the multiplication of these two matrices. So we'll write it first. 40 and 20, 30 and 35 into 2.5 into 2 over 2. So this is swim and dive, something like that. So 20 into 2.5 plus 20 into 2. Sorry, 40 into 2.5. 40 into 2.5 plus 20 into 2. Then our next column, 30 into 2.5 plus 35 into 2. 30 into 2.5 plus 35 into 2. So we are getting our final matrix. When you simplify this, you are getting the final matrix as 140 over 145. Then Roman numeral 2, they are asking explain what the numbers in your answer to part A, Roman numeral 1 represents. So it was the total Monday and Tuesday adults and children and the prices of the tickets. So those two are being multiplied. What do you think according to that the matrix MN is? So that is basically the total money for tickets on Monday and total money for tickets on Tuesday. That is the set of data. The total money for tickets on Monday and total money for tickets on Tuesday. Total money for tickets on Monday and Tuesday. Part B. The museum increases the cost of tickets by 10%. Increases it by 10%. Complete matrix P to show the new ticket cost. So N was our matrix N was our cost for the tickets. This is for adults and this is for children. Now each ticket is being increased by 10%. So we'll calculate 2.5 into 10%. This value is 0.25. So the increase is this plus the 10% is 0.25. 2.5 plus 0.25. 2.5 plus 0.25. That is 2.75. So we found the increase for the adult ticket. Now for the children's, 2 into the increase is 10%, 10 into 10 over 100. This is 0.2. The actual price was 2 plus the 10% increase, 0.2. 2 plus 0.2 is 2.2. So the final matrix is 2.75 and 2.2, 0. This is the matrix P. So the 20th sum. Here are the first 4 terms of a sequence. So the 4 terms are 12 divided by 16. Second term is 17 over 25. Third term is 22 over 36. Fourth term is 27 over 49. So find an expression for the nth term of the sequence. Now you can see, once you see this sum, this is square terms. See, 4 square, 16, 5 square, 5. 6 square 36. 7 square 49. So for the denominator, we can get from the n term, this is 4 square. I'll write it and show. So this is the first term. First term is n. N plus, to make it 4, it is 3. N plus 3 whole thing square. Now we'll apply to the first term as it. N plus n is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 square. For the second term, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 square, correct, is 25. So similarly, it is correct. Then for the numerator, now get the difference. 17 minus 12 is 5. 22 minus 17 is also 5. 27 minus 22 is also 5. So we can take 5n, the difference into the n term, plus for the first term, if you put 5 into 1, 5, and how many more is remaining to make it 12? It's 7. So now check it for the second term. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 70. 5 into 3 is 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. 5 into 4 is 20. 20 plus 7 is 27. So our final n term is this. So the 21st question, part A. Write x square plus 10 x plus 6 in the form of x plus a square plus b. So this is the main equation they are given, x square plus 10x plus 6. And they want us to write it in the format of x plus a whole thing square plus b. So now what you should do is write x and half of this plus 5 whole thing square, put minus and square this 25 and write the remaining 6 plus 6. So x plus 5 whole thing square minus 25 plus 6 is minus 19. So this is our final expression. So part B, use the answer to part A to solve x square plus 10 x plus 6 equals 0. Give your answer in the form P plus or minus root q. This sum is really easy. This is the question. It is equal to 0. And we should use this, make equal to 0 and get the x value. So take minus 90 to this side. It will become plus 19. So x plus 5 whole thing square. To remove this square, you should square root both the sides. Now keep in mind, when you square root, this will be cutting off and square root 90 will be getting plus or minus. So x plus 5 equal plus or minus 19, root 19. Take minus plus 5 to this side, it will become minus 5. So x equals minus 5 plus or minus root 19. See, now it is in this format. P is minus 5 and Q is 19. Second sum. So express as a single fraction in its simplest form. So the two fractions are 3 over x minus 7 plus 2 over x plus 5. 2 over x plus 5. To make this to a single fraction, we should get the LCM of x minus 7 and x plus 1. Don't worry, now getting an LCM of this is basically multiplying the two denominators, that's it. X minus 5 into x minus 7 into x plus 5. Now x minus 7 is there, but x plus 5 is not there. So you should multiply this by x plus 5. Since the denominator is multiplied by x plus 5, the numerator also should be multiplied by x plus 5. Now at here, x plus 5 is there, x minus 7 is not there. So multiply the denominator by x minus 7 and the numerator as well by x minus 7. So 3 x plus 5 plus 2 into x minus 7. It is not required to open these brackets at the denominator, you can leave it like that. But you should simplify the numerator. 3 into x is 3x plus 3 into 5 is 15. 2 into x is 2x. 2 into minus 7 is minus 14 plus 2x minus 14. Denominator you can leave it like this. So 3x plus 2x is 5x. 15 minus 14 is plus 1. Whole thing divided by x minus 7 brackets x plus 5. So this is your final answer. Question number 23. Now I drew the graph which they have given. The question is triangle A and triangle B are drawn on the grid. Part A. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. Now you can see the sizes of the two triangles A and B, they are not different, they are the same. So there is no enlargement or anything happening, and the side is different. So you can see there is only a rotation which has happened. Rotation, and the rotation is, it's like this. It is clockwise and 90 degrees. Clockwise 90 degrees, see? And the point, if you can use the compass or you can count and get it. The point is 1, minus 1. This is the point. From this point, 1, minus 1, a rotation has occurred clockwise for 90 degrees. So rotation (90 degrees) clockwise from the point 1, minus 1. Part B. The transformation P is represented by the matrix P maps onto triangle A. P maps, this is P. Not equal, I'll just write it. P maps on triangle A onto C. So we should multiply the triangle A by this matrix and get the C. So we know our points, this point as minus 2, minus 4. Minus 2, minus 4. And this point as minus 2, 0. Minus 2, 0. And this point as minus 4, 0. So you multiply each point by this matrix. It's minus 2, minus 4, I'll just multiply this point and show into minus half, 0, 0, minus half. Minus 2 into half is plus 1, minus 4 into 0 is, minus 4 into 0 is 0. Then minus 2 into 0 is 0, minus 4 into minus half is plus 2. So it should be written like this, 0 plus 2. So your point is, this point should be drawn, should be marked at 1, 2. Similarly, if you multiply the other points like this, you will be getting the points as 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 2. These are the 3 points you will be getting after multiplying. So now you can mark it on the graph. First point is 1, 2, 1, 2 here. Then 1, 0, 1, 0 here. 0, 2, 0, 2 here. So this is our triangle C. This is our triangle C. 24th sum. A group of office workers are each asked to record the distance, d kilometers, they travel to work. The results for some of their journeys are shown in the histogram. And they say there were 20 workers in the distance 0 to 5 group. So there were 20 workers. Now part A, there were 12 workers in the distance 20 to 40, and they are telling us to complete the histogram. So there were 12 workers from 20 to 40, 20 to 40. Now, before marking it on the histogram, we should get the frequency density of this. To get the frequency density, it is frequency density is equal to number over the class width. So the number we know as 12, the number of workers is 12, divided by the class width is 40 minus 20, that is 20. So you're getting the answer as 0.6. 0.6. Go to 0.6, it is somewhere here. So mark it to that interval. Moving on to part B. Calculate the percentage of workers who travel more than 20 kilometers. So the number of people who travel more than 20 kilometers, they have given as 12. But to get the percentage, we should know the total. Now we know our equation to calculate frequency density, number and the class width. Using this equation, we can get the number for these two. Since for the first interval, they have given the number as 20. So frequency density equals number over the class width. First, we'll take it to the longer period. So it is the frequency density is 6. 6 equals the number we should get, number divided by the class width is 10 minus 5, that is 5. So we get that the number of workers as 30. So mark it, 30 workers. Similar like that, we'll find to this period as well. So that is the frequency density is 2, the class width is 20 minus 10 is 10. So the frequency density is 2 sorry, the frequency density is not 2. Although I have marked it, it's not 2. It's actually, in your diagram C, it is coming as 1.8. 1.8. It is not 2. It is, one box is 2 readings. So 0.2 readings, and they have marked it at 1.8. So the class width is 1.8 equals n we should find divided by the interval is 10 minus 5. Sorry, 20 minus 10 is 10. So n is equal to 18. 18. Now we can get the total number of workers: 20, 30, 18 plus 12. Total is equal to 20 plus 30 plus 18 plus 12. This is equal to 80. So our total number of workers, that is going to be 80. We know to get the percentage of people of the workers who have traveled more than 20, it is 12. So we'll divide to get the percentage. 12 divided by 80 into 100%. That is going to be 15%. So 15% of the workers have traveled more than 20 kilometers. Moving on to the 25th, the last sum. The algebraic fraction is given as 2x square minus 5x plus a whole thing divided by x square minus 16 can be simplified to give, so this can be simplified to give 2x plus b over x minus x plus 4. Find the values of a and b. A and b. We should get those two values. Now you know, when it is simplified, this is being obtained, and x square minus 16 can be written as x. I'll write the whole fraction again. 2x square minus 5x plus a whole thing divided by, so x square minus 16 can be written like this: square minus 4 square. X square minus 4 square. 4 square is 16. So you can expand this and write x plus 4 and x minus 4. So just expand and see whether you are getting this. X into x is x square. X into minus 4 is minus 4x. Plus 4 into x is plus 4x. So minus 4x and plus 4x get cancelled. And 4 into minus 4 is minus 4 square minus 16. So okay. Now the fraction we should obtain is this. But that denominator contains this. So what do you think that which is being eliminated with the numerator? It is x minus 4. So just multiply x minus 4 with this numerator of the answer, then you will be getting this, right? So that is, without simplifying, I'll write x plus 4 into x minus 4. So 2x plus b into x minus 4. So this thing is equal to this. So now you can see when this and this will get cancelled off, this and this will get cancelled off, you will be getting the final answer 2x plus b, x plus 4. So similarly, if you expand the brackets, you can equate this to this. You can equate this whole thing to this numerator. So we'll expand the brackets first. This won't get cut for the moment. So 2x into x is 2x square. 2x into minus 4x is minus 8x. B into x is plus bx. B into minus 4 is minus 4b. So the denominator is not much important for us now. We have to deal with only the numerators. So I can equal this denominator with this. So I'll write it. The question 2x square minus 5x plus a. This fraction, this thing is equal to this. This expression is equal to this expression. 2x square. Now you can take this x term out, factorize it. So I'll factorize it further. 2x square, take plus b minus 8, take plus b out first, then minus 8, x minus 4b. So 2x square plus b minus 8 x minus 4b. So these two expressions are equal. These two expressions are equal. So we can equate x square coefficients. They are equal. And we can equate x coefficients, that is minus 5 is equal to b minus 8. b minus 8. Take minus b to this side, you will be getting plus 8 minus 5. So b is equal to plus 3. Then you can equate the term with no x's, that is a and minus 4b. So a is equal to minus 4b. We know the value of b as 3. So a is equal to minus 4 into 3, that is minus 12. These are our two values, minus 12 and plus 3. So you can see how I cut these two and you will be getting this. That is the trick you should get here of multiplying x minus 4 with the given answer and getting that expression and equating it. That's it.